Okay. My topic is how to use social media to bring awareness to suicide and to help prevent it. So I just want you to take a moment to think about a friend that you see every day, maybe someone you say hey to when you walk to class, or even someone that you kiss goodbye or hug before you leave the house in the morning. And just put that name in your head. Sophomore year of high school, I left my class to go to the bathroom, really just to go outside and get signal. And I'm standing by a window and I'm just playing with my phone. And I remember hearing this girl screaming in the hallway. And I look back at her and she's crying, and her friend walks up to her and she's shaking her head. And I just see this girl completely fall to the ground in tears. And I just remember looking at her like, what could possibly have happened that she's so broken down to the point she can't stand, and she's in absolute horrified, and she's so afraid and scared and crying, and I just couldn't imagine what had happened. So I minded my own business and I left and I went back to class. I leave that class and I go to my next class, and I hear over the intercom my principal comes over and he's like, "I'm sad to inform everyone that we lost a fellow student." And I'm kind of thinking to myself, oh, I wonder what happened. I'm sure I don't know them. I'm thinking in my head all the people that I spoke to today, and I'm thinking, okay, well, all of my friends are at school today. And I hear him, he says, Blake McCullers is who we lost to suicide this morning. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I don't know what's going on, because I'm pretty sure I saw him yesterday in the hallway. I see him every day. I pass him, I say hi to him, I ask him how he is, I hug him before I go into my 6th period class. I don't know how to react to this at all. So I kind of, I don't know what to do, and I leave that class to have my best friend run up to me crying. And I don't even know how to react. What happened? I just saw him yesterday. I just hugged him yesterday. Like, he seemed fine. He was happy. He was fine. And I'm crying. I don't know what to do. And it's actually a fact that in 2011, about 39,000 suicide deaths were reported. It's actually one of the 10th leading cause of deaths for Americans. And this year, in that year in 2011, someone actually died by suicide every 13 minutes. What's the first thing that you do in the morning? You roll out of bed. What's the first thing you do when you roll out of bed? You wake up and what do?
I pray.
I
pray.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure the first thing I do in the morning is I grab my phone to turn my alarm off.
Most people, yeah.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, me too.
Right, and some of you might lay in your bed and check all your social medias.
Yeah.
So you see Twitter notifications, you see Facebook notifications. You're gonna lay in bed for probably the next 5 minutes looking at all your social medias. Am I right?
Yes.
Probably.
You're right.
So if you look here, the Americans spend daily time using social media. This was taken in 2013, and it shows everyone from overall male, female, under 35, older than 35, business owners, married couples, people in the education, employed people, business owners, even senior, and everyone you could ever think of uses social media in one way or another, unless you're like 90 years old. We can use social media to bring awareness. How can we use it to bring awareness for suicide? The first idea I came up with was hashtagging. Everyone has used the hashtag once in their life. So I think that if someone were to start hashtagging on Twitter, Instagram, have people posting pictures or reposting pictures on facts about suicide, or how it affected you. I know I posted pictures of Blake all the time. On his birthday, on the day he committed suicide, on Suicide Awareness Week, on Suicide Awareness Day. I post a picture, I hashtag I miss you Blake, I hashtag suicide prevention, I hashtag suicide awareness. So all you have to do is you can search under the hashtag on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, and it'll come up with all the pictures in relevancy to suicide. You can also use a Facebook fan page. To have a Facebook page, you can have people following you, become a fan, or add you. And you can just post facts or different educational things to bring awareness to people about suicide and the way it affects people. And then people can share it, and then their family and their friends will be able to see it as well. Social media accounts just in general, to have a Twitter, to have a Facebook, to have an Instagram of just suicide awareness, just to, again, show people how it affects people, and that we can actually do something about it. Ways that we can also prevent it. Not only can we bring awareness, we can try to prevent it by using social media. You can build a web page so people can actually go to this web page for when they need help with dealing with stress. It can teach you ways of maybe meditating, also doing yoga, going for a run, listening to certain kinds of music. Just somewhere where I can go. Maybe I'm upset and I'm depressed. I don't want to talk to my friends. I don't want to talk to my family. I can go to this website because I know that there are tools for me to use to help me with whatever I'm going through. Of course, you would be able to put on that how to deal with problems at home, or maybe a problem with stress with a job, anything like that. You don't want to talk to someone, then you can use the website. And also an online help chat room. Some people don't want to talk to their friends, they want to remain anonymous, understandable. Somewhere where you can go online and you can talk to people and maybe get advice from other people who have been through the same thing. And you don't have to worry about them telling your friends or your family members, and you'll be able to remain anonymous. Also, a PSA on Pandora, a public service announcement. We all know when we listen to Pandora, we always get stuck after 5 songs listening to an advertisement. So why don't we use that advertisement for something useful? Maybe to give people a suicide hotline number. So maybe you just happen to be listening to your sad playlist on Pandora, and then you get stuck listening to the suicide hotline, and give you a good idea to talk to someone. I actually did a survey myself a couple months ago, maybe I guess it was like 6, 7, 8 months ago, on the use of social media. I spoke to about 20 people in a restaurant, and I asked them how much or which social media they use and how much they use it. And here you can see there are people that use their social media all the time, and they use a variety of different types of social media. So in my conclusion, we can help prevent and bring awareness to suicide by just a click of a button. Think about that one person that you love, or that one person you saw today. And remember that just by a post or a click that you can help save their life. And even save someone life that someone else loves.